Good day, everyone. Alawapa there, friends. Welcome to the second episode of the Principles of the Baha'i Faith. In our first episode, we looked at the concept of generosity and what generosity means according to the teachings of the Baha'i Faith. Today, we are going to look at the concept of justice. What is justice? And what does justice mean? What do people interpret justice to be? According to the Baha'i concept of justice, we know that the Baha'i concept of justice is multifaceted. It means it has various aspects. It has different aspects encompassing various aspects of individual and societal life. At its very core, justice is considered as a fundamental attribute of God and a necessary foundation for the organization of the world and the tranquility of mankind. What does this mean, dear friends? Justice is very key to the very foundation for the organization of the world and the tranquility of mankind. Without justice, our world cannot be organized. Without justice, we cannot have peace. Without justice, we cannot have tranquility. Now, there are several key aspects of the concept of justice in the Baha'i faith. So we're going to take the first concept or the first aspect of justice, and that is universal quality. Justice is not limited. It doesn't have a limitation. It is a universal quality that must be carried out in classes from the highest to the lowest, considering the rights of all people. I hope that is clear. Universal quality. This means that justice has no limits. It is universal, right? It is a universal quality that must be carried out in a class, in classes, from the highest level to the lowest level, considering the rights of all the people. The second aspect, key aspect of justice, is the twin pillars. We know that justice is upheld by two pillars. One is that of reward, and the other is that of punishment. These pillars are the sources of life to the world, maintaining order and promoting fairness. We know that in everything that we do in the world, there are two things. There is reward and there is punishment. And these are the two pillars of justice, according to the Baha'i faith. The third key aspect of justice, according to the Baha'i faith, is the foundation of society. What does this mean? Justice is the foundation of society, essential for the well-being and the progress of humanity. Without justice, dear friends, societies would descend into chaos and disorder. Imagine a world where there is no justice. Imagine a society, a community, a family where there is no justice. What will happen? There will be chaos. There will be war. Everything will turn upside down. So, the foundation of society rests solely on justice. Another key aspect of justice is individual responsibility. As individuals, we are expected to act justly, treating others with fairness and equity, regardless of our own interests. So whether in our families, whether in our communities, whether in our society, in our nation as a country, whether it is a school, wherever we are, wherever we find ourselves, justice is everyone's responsibility. It is my right to treat my neighbor fairly and with equity. It is my right to treat my family members fairly and equally. I don't love one above the other. I don't favor one above the other. Everybody have equal rights, right? So that is the individual responsibility as it regards to justice. Another key aspect is social justice. The Baha'i concept of justice encompasses ideal conditions, within the society body, within the social body, that enable every individual and group to develop their latent spiritual and intellectual potentialities. Social justice. Social justice means that everyone is given equal rights and opportunity to develop their spiritual and moral life. Now, dear friends, we're going to look at some quotes from Baha'u'llah about the concept of justice. Baha'u'llah, in his teachings, says that the light of men is justice. Quench it not with the contrary wings of oppression and tyranny. This is one of the quotations of Baha'u'llah on justice. And again, dear friends, Baha'u'llah says the purpose of justice is the appearance of unity amongst men. It is only justice that can unite a nation. It is only justice that can unite a family. It is only justice that can unite a people. And that is why Baha'u'llah says that the purpose of unity is the purpose of justice, is the appearance of unity amongst men. And Baha'u'llah also says in his teachings that the best beloved of all things in my sight is justice. Turn not away therefrom, if thou desirest me, and neglect it not, that I may confide in thee. By its aid thou shalt see with thine own eyes, and not through the eyes of others, and shalt know of thine own knowledge, and not through the knowledge of thy neighbor. Ponder this in thy heart, how it behoveth thee to be. Verily, justice is my gift to thee, and the sign of my loving kindness. Set it then before thine eyes. Dear friends, maybe briefly we can look at the implication of justice for society. What is the implication of justice for society? 1. Justice in a society brings order and stability. Justice is very essential in maintaining order and stability. Society allows individuals to live in peace and security. So this is one of the implications of justice to the society. Order and stability. Justice is essential, again, as I said, for maintaining order and stability in the society. Another implication for society is fairness and equity. Justice promotes fairness and equity, ensuring that individuals are treated without prejudice or bias. If we look at our society today, dear friends, most of the problems that we have, most of the challenges that we have in society is as a result of prejudice. Prejudice of all forms, both tribal, religious, cultural, you name it. All form of prejudice is the reason why our society is in such chaos today. So, the implication of justice on society is fairness and equality. Another implication of justice for society is progress and development. Justice is very necessary for the progress and the development of society, enabling individuals to reach their full potentials. Again, dear friends, we see the importance of justice to our society, the importance of justice to our community, the importance of justice as a family. If we want to keep a united nation, justice needs to begin from the family level, transcended then to the societal or community level, and then to the society at large. Baha'u'llah says in his writings, dear friends, tread ye the path of justice, for this verily is the straight path. Many of us are very familiar with these quotations, as we have had times to interact with Bahá'í programs in our various communities, be it the children's classes and the junior youth groups. So dear friends, in the comment section, you can give your opinion, ask your questions. In case you want to know more about the teachings of Baha'u'llah, stay tuned to my page. Every 2 days, I would give one basic concept or teachings of the Baha'i faith. This is where we come to an end of today's topic of justice. See you again on our next episode. Bye-bye.